Good morning and welcome to Manna. It's been a minute. I am the Reverend Kenneth Rioland Jr., the proud pastor of the Paramount Baptist Church, Washington D.C. This concept of manna is essentially just an opportunity for us to check in together and for me to share nuggets that the Lord may share with me that I can then be a conduit and share with you. And so this morning's manna is entitled Direction. Direction. Those of you that know me know that I'm a movie guy. I enjoy movies, and quite often because they speak to issues in life. Recently, while watching Bad Boys for Life, uh, one of the main characters, Mike Lowry, played by Will Smith, is talking with his captain, and Mike is going through some stuff, and the captain is telling him a story, and the story gets real sorted. But essentially, it's about a man on a horse, and eventually in the story, the man gets asked, "Where are you going?" And Will is looking at the captain like, I don't know what this is about. And so the captain really basically says, "Hey Mike, where are you going? Do you even know where this horse that you're on is taking you? Do you know what direction you're headed? Do you know what's even driving you? Because it's one thing to not know where you're going, it's something else to not even know what you're on. Because if you don't know what you're on, you don't know where you're headed. It's hard to have any good direction." In the midst of listening to all that, uh, the question started to be asked of myself, Riolan, do you know where you're going? Do you know the direction that you're headed? Do you know where you're trying to get to? Because if you don't know where you're going, it's hard to get there. Talk, sir. Not only that, what are you riding? Are you riding a colt? Are you riding a pony? Are you riding a stallion? And where is it taking you? What's driving you this morning? Is it purpose? Is it mission? Is it a calling, or is it money? Is it pain? Is it hurt? Is it anger, vengeance, hatred? What's driving you? And then what direction is it taking you in? Is it a place of prosperity? Is it a place of peace? Is it a place of power? Or are you completely a prisoner to what's driving you? I don't have the answers to those questions, but on September 1st, 2020, I think it's a good time to ask the question, where you headed? What direction are you going in? And I would argue scripture helps us understand that in Psalm chapter 32, the psalmist says, "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you." The psalmist speaks on behalf of God and says, God will instruct us. God will direct us if we let him. If we're listening to his instructions, if we're reading his word, if we're spending time with him in prayer, God will direct us because he loves us and his eyes are upon us. And so today, I just want to ask you, what direction are you headed? Are you going where you already been, or are you pursuing where you're supposed to be? Good questions for today. I pray that you're doing well today. We're praying for you in the midst of these pandemics, the coronavirus, the systemic racism, the social injustice, and fight for racial equality. We're praying in the midst of isolation and separation, that God will continue to keep us and encourage us in this season. So don't just know that we're with you. Not tonight, but next Tuesday we'll start Bible study lessons for living again, Paramount. And this coming Sunday we're starting a new preaching series entitled One Church. Get ready. God is getting ready to download some great information on us. I love you with the love of Christ. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it, because here at the Mount, don't you forget it, we are